everybody, my name's Amber and welcome to my channel. Today I am here to do the booktube newbie challenge and I'm really excited. I figured it'd be a good time since I only have like 2 videos out now. I figured it'd be a good time for everybody to get to know me a little bit better. I want to go ahead and give a disclaimer now that if you see me looking down, it's because I have the questions written down and I will be reading them from this paper. Although I'm going to try and do my best not to do that so much, but we'll see. This is my 3rd time filming this because I tried one time before I technically even started my channel, didn't like it, and then I tried a 2nd time a couple days ago, but my makeup was messed up in the video and it was just a whole thing, and then I forgot to take what's it called, the picture, a thumbnail. I forgot to take a thumbnail. So we are going to try and do this again. Okay, so the first question is, why did you start this channel? And I started this channel because I figured it would be a good way for me to kind of, I don't know, like get my thoughts down in video format. Because I have a Goodreads, but sometimes I rarely ever leave reviews on Goodreads just because, I don't know, typing them all out and stuff, I just don't want to sometimes. And so I figured having a video would be a good way to kind of, I don't know, I feel like I can explain myself in videos better, basically, is what I'm trying to say. And then the next question is, what are some fun and unique things that you can bring to BookTube? And that is a good question. Every time I film this video so far, I've been kind of stumped about what the answer is. I do have like a couple of like fun video ideas that I've been planning for a while now, and I'm really excited to do those, but like I don't want to say what they are yet or anything just because I just don't want to. I don't know if I'm going to do them or not, and you know, don't want to spoil anything if I do. And so there's those, and then I think obviously everybody has like a different opinion about all the books that they read, and everybody reads a different selection of books, even if like you are reading what's popular. Some people skip some, you know what I mean? It's just, so that's kind of what I'm thinking for that answer. And then the next question is, what are you most excited for about this new channel? I'm excited to hopefully grow my like bookish community a bit and get to know more people. And like I said, I feel like this will be a good place for me to record my thoughts. The next question is, why do you love reading? And I love reading obviously for the escapism and just to be able to go into a new world and forget the one you're currently in and just kind of settle into a new book for a while. I've loved like reading and writing ever since I was a little kid. I just like the idea of creating something and reading something that somebody else has created, and that's why I like reading. So the next question is, what book or series got you into reading? And this is kind of like a 2-parter because when I was a kid, I really loved to read, and then I kind of took a little bit of a break when I was in like middle school-ish age, but okay, I'll get to that in just a second. So when I was in 1st grade, I have like this very distinct memory of being on vacation with my family. I don't even remember where we were, but I remember we had a camper, and I remember being on my bed in the camper and I was reading Junie B. Jones, one of the Junie B. Jones books. I don't remember which one, it's been a while, but I was reading one of the Junie B. Jones books, and my parents like literally had to like kind of like pry me away from it. I mean, not literally, but you know what I mean? They had to be like, okay, Amber, come on, like we're actually on vacation, we have to go do vacation things, you can't just stay in here and read. And so that Junie B. Jones is probably the first answer to that question. And then as I got a little bit older, I stopped reading as much, and the next book that I really remember kind of like making me want to read more is Twilight. That came out, the movie came out when I was in like 5th or 6th grade, and I read them after I watched the first movie, and it was, so like I was like 11 or 12, and so then that really started my love of reading. Alright, so the next question is, what questions would you ask your favorite booktubers? And I'm lucky enough to be friends with a lot of my favorite booktubers. A lot of them are in the Citadel with me, which is Mel Reed's Patreon, and she's also one of my favorite booktubers. And so I feel like if I had a question, I could ask them, which is nice. And I do have a lot of questions, but I think my main one for them, or for any of my favorite booktubers outside of the Citadel, because there's tons of those too, I would say, I would just ask, I think, for general advice, like, what did you not plan for when starting a booktube channel that you wish you did? Is there anything else that you didn't know? And I think that, I mean, just any sort of advice that they'd be willing to give me would be nice, because I'm kind of struggling, but it's fine. And then the next question kind of plays into that. What challenges do you think starting a booktube channel will be the hardest to overcome? And I will have to say, all of it. It's been, like, some things have been harder than I expected, and then other things have been a little bit easier. Like, I thought I was really going to struggle with video editing, and I'm definitely not the best, but it is a little bit easier than I thought it would be, because I had never done anything like that before booktube. And like I said, I'm still obviously not the best, but it's not as hard as I thought it would be. And then I guess, like, all the things I struggle with are, like, technical or, like, behind the scenes aspects of it. Like, the way that this is set up, I don't love it. And I just, like, the way my room is set up is not a good room to film in, but it's fine. I'm hopefully going to reorganize it soon, and then I'll keep this in mind when I'm reorganizing it. But, and then just, like, worrying about little things, it tends to, like, stop me from kind of wanting to create videos, or in the middle of creating videos, it just kind of stops me. And I just have to kind of get over all the little things. I know not everything's going to be perfect. This is, like, the beginning of my channel. I've never done anything like this before, so I need to give myself a little bit more grace or credit when it comes to that. That's hard. It's easier said than done. So yeah, that answers that question. That was a long answer. I'm sorry. The next question is, when did you start reading? And I kind of answered that before with the what book or series got you into reading. I remember, like, the first memory I have, I think I was like 6. And then the next question is, what kind of books do you like to read? And that answer is kind of all over the place. I love fantasy, romance, thrillers, horrors. I haven't read a lot of horror, but I have liked what I've read so far. And then I love all different age categories too. I love middle grade, young adult, adult. I love them all. So I think basically everything. I'll give anything a chance once if I haven't read it yet. And then I skipped a question. Okay. So that question is, where do you read? And mostly in my bed, but also at work too. If we're slow, I'll be able to read there. So it just kind of depends, but those are the main 2 places. And this is the last question. I don't think there's any more. And it is, what does your book collection look like? And my book collection is behind me. Most of it is. And then I have a TBR cart of books that I need to read that I own that I haven't read yet, obviously. And both of them are somewhat organized by, like, rainbow order. Although I think I might change that soon, just because it is kind of a pain when you're trying to find a certain book off your shelf. So I might have it organized a little bit differently. And then I would, like, try and move the camera and show you, but I'm just afraid. Like, I just have my phone. I don't have it, like, on a tripod or anything. So I'm just afraid that it's either going to, like, come out really shaky or whatever. So, but I'll just tell you a little bit about it. So it goes up to this shelf. So it goes 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 shelves over here, and then my TBR cart is, like, a little over halfway full of books. And they're kind of, like I said, they're organized by rainbow order, and that is pretty much the only way that they're organized. I don't have them set up any other way. And yeah, I think that finishes out the questions. I'm really excited to start this channel. I mean, I've already started it, but I'm really excited to see where it goes. And I have lots of plans, and so hopefully they all come to fruition. And yeah, if you've made it this far and all my rambling, thank you so much for watching. If you want to leave a comment below, you can, letting me know either your favorite book or the book that got you into reading. I would love to know that. And so I think that about covers it. Thank you again so much for watching, and I hope you're having a great day or night, and I will see you next time. Bye!